I didn't want to see a nigga take a shit.
Pause. Pause. So could you say you watched the Lakers game? Uh,
Yeah, yeah, bro. It was an intense game. Are we recording?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Bro. It was an intense game, bro. That nigga
yeah.
Halliburton behind bars right now, bro. They locked that
Yes,
nigga,
man. But I was telling you guys it was
locked
going
that
to be
nigga
a
up.
lose
Free my
lose for
nigga
LeBron
Hallie, bro.
anyway.
But I mean,
Like
guy, you see, the
it
thing
was a
is that
lose lose situation. What?
the thing was that it's like
I think man,
everybody. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
this
hear. I can hear.
internet guy, you guys like the camera quality is very scary.
It's
It
like
doesn't really
everybody,
matter.
everybody before LeBron's team was underestimating him, and they were not like marking him properly because, bro,
Yeah,
he will have 12 assists, no turnovers. This man,
yeah.
Jesus Christ, no turnovers. Bro was all his assists were hitting, like he wasn't having any turnovers. Once he played LeBron, he kind of got. I don't say he got exposed. He's still superstar quality, or he seems like he's heading there. But they showed us that Halliburton is a human being.
He was always a human being, bro. Even I'll say the Bucks game they played. I can't lie, they played well. Like
So
Halliburton
the
and
Bucks
Bucks.
played well, or Hallie
Bucks,
played
no,
well.
no, in the Pacers.
Okay, so
He went back and forth with Dame from three.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw that. I saw that. Bro said I can do that too.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
Yeah,
But I
Jaden
was saying, you were
Daniels,
telling me, oh,
Jaden Daniels with the Heisman Trophy. Oh, for context,
that's
Heisman is
football. That's football.
college
uh,
football. Jaden
yeah,
Daniels.
Is it
That's
LSU? LSU?
what is it?
LSU?
Of course. Stop asking stupid questions.
ah,
Not coming from it. And you know what's so inspirational about that story? He left Arizona State University 2 years ago, and there's a video you see it when he was packing his stuff out. One of his teammates was recording. Was like, "Yeah, clear that nigga shit out. He was ass anyways. He was stroking
Real.
bro. Bro looked mid. Like if you see his hair was not anything, nothing. Like bro looked like a waste.
What you say his name is?
Jaden Daniels. Now
Jaden.
look, as bro was giving his speech, he thanked those niggas. But those
Oh
guys are
shit.
they're about to become come on, they're about to become boss boys, high school guards. But guy didn't do shit. Arizona, fuck. Let's talk about Arizona. I want to talk about football.
Wait,
Ah, God.
so
so are you a big like American college football fan?
Football. The thing is, I will look at it occasionally, but that story touched me. That's why I will never forget this.
bro
Because
looks
when
like
I
looks like fucking Rick and Morty or something. Like I just checked his picture online. He looks like a bomb. That's what I'm saying. Like the picture of him online, he looks like a bomb. Literally, check this guy. He looks like Pinocchio. Like he's so skinny.
yeah,
Like,
I can't like cancel this recording.
bro, I was looking
Cancel.
mad funny, bro.
Actually, that might have been his Arizona this thing. Oh.
Yes, that was probably his Arizona picture.
We don't wear red. We don't wear red.
It was red. It was on
Yeah,
red.
that's him in ASU.
So wait, is the season over?
It's we've I think we're entering that stage of like it's like now we finished all the this thing games with the table. So we'll probably soon
Yeah.
enter that one where will I say the this thing round
Playoffs,
sort of yeah.
kind
Okay,
of.
okay.
You
Makes
guys just
sense.
have season tickets, that's it.
Oh, so you go to all games?
No, guys, some of them are so useless.
Are they free? Is
No,
it
season tickets is cheaper for students. It's just $100 for like 7 games. But like if you were to have bought each of those tickets like on game day or maybe the week of game day, it will cost you like $700.
that's
So it's a
crazy.
steal. It's a steal for
Do
students,
you know
and you
how
can buy
much?
it and sell. Like it's actually people who buy and sell their tickets, especially for
Yeah.
those big things.
How many guys are in that stadium? Like, what's the capacity of that stadium?
I don't know, but guys, the thing is, it's not
Exactly.
just students, it's parents. Like,
Exactly.
guy, there was
Well,
a
like
day I came back from work.
40K.
Oh,
Damn,
there was a day I came back from work. As I was coming back, like I was coming back with my guy, so he was willing to drive me, but he parked far. We went to
Yeah.
where he parked. There were cops around the parking lot because that's the reserved parking lot for those rich families that come in RVs. Guys, some families come in RVs so they can sleep overnight and get good seats. So they can also get good position for tailgating. Guy, the culture is in the tail like bro. I look
Crazy.
outside. Wednesday, they're already setting up for Saturday. Wednesday, like nigga, don't you have work?
That's their work, bro.
Friday nights, they've dropped TV, grill, they're already grilling, ready to crash overnight for game day. Yeah, those niggas are insane, bro. And those RVs, I check the price, God, an RV is nearly $1 million. 500K up, upwards. Guy, you know these guys aren't coming to even reserve the spots. Friend is cost like 10 to 15K. Just reserve the spots. Guy, you know these are LSE is making some ego
Some insane bread, or
insane
that's
bread.
crazy.
Uh,
That's actually insane, bro. Now, yeah,
Oh,
do you guys want your kids to be athletes? I think I've asked this before,
but me
right?
probably not asked it here. So why not?
yes.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say
that'll be
it's
nice.
it's open option.
My
Open
daughter
option.
is playing soccer, guy. She's playing ball like guy, especially in the US. No
How
ball
is
is
not
good.
you that is teaching her? How is that?
I can't let me personally. Uh,
What can I teach her? I can teach her everything she needs to know. I also as she's born, guy, me and her are doing FMC.
Yo, by the time she's born, soccer here might be like, soccer is growing here, like, so by that time
Yeah,
soccer might already be like so saturated in the US.
me boy, it will be good though.
Yeah, no,
It
it's
will
be
be
mad
good.
still. It's be mad still.
Still a mad guy.
Yeah.
Non-regular jobs.
Yo, how's
Ah,
how's that shit, bro? Okay, how's that shit, bro?
This guy, bro, looking like a caveman. So, guy, no, that's so much thanking, guy.
Yeah, I've not done my beard in some time. Stuff has just been. I'll do the
Right.
stuff tonight. Let's
Wow,
line that shit up.
There's something I was going to ask, but you skipped my mind, bro. Can't even
is it
lie.
is it the athlete thing? He said if you
No,
want
no,
your
no,
child,
no. It was something before I joined the call. It was on my mind. I was like, damn, immediately going to call. I'll ask this stuff. But
does it have to do anything with your name?
anything, what?
With your name,
My name.
like your name on the
Oh,
screen.
nah, nah, nah. Nah, bro. Nah, nah.
Because I want to tell us some risky tip.
Yeah, please, you don't want to cancel this podcast.
Can't really be.
Yeah, it
Okay,
can be.
but
Yeah,
this one, I can't really just censor. This one is about hygiene, right? I think personal hygiene is super, 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 super important. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I've had two different encounters with women that would generally be termed as beautiful. They are actually pretty like,
Bro, what's his nose?
no, 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 no. They're actually like their standard dudes. You know what I mean? But uh,
uh,
when I'm getting to know them a bit more in certain ways and dimensions, I realized that they weren't as hygienic as I thought, as I, pre perceived or whatever. And like for example, should I go into detail? No, I shouldn't go
Don't
into.
call any names,
yeah,
guy.
No, I'm not.
don't
No, no, I'm not. I'm not going any names. Okay, to summarize my point, hygiene is very important. When you're in the bathroom and you're showering, morning or night, make sure for ladies and guys out there, make sure you wash your genitals, please. Okay, so there's not
scares
an
me.
insane odor that comes from it when perhaps engaging in some certain acts with people. And yeah, I had an experience that really has changed my life for the better because now I'm a bit more cautious of certain things that I do and how I move in certain ways. So yeah, just hygiene. Hygiene is so important. Like keep your room clean and all that good stuff. Yeah, it's a little
Word.
tip of hygiene. Now, have you guys ever had any? such encounters where hygiene seemed to be a problem.
Well, not me, but a friend of mine. She told me her roommate's co-worker were in the car, and girls, they were playing like some sexy red, and she was shaking ass. And then she looked at her roommate, and her roommate looked at her, like, "You smell that?"
Wow.
I can't like that. That's insane, bro. I didn't even like the thing is I heard sometimes it can stink, but like apparently the stench is actually very scary. Like it's very strong, and sometimes they compare it to like the sea with the fish and all that. But
Very
I just
honestly,
feel
I think fish smell better, bro.
wow. I hope to
Yeah,
never
that-
encounter.
there's some that you smell that honestly your nostrils might never recover. That's just the honest truth.
Man, this episode is dumb.
Yeah, like
No, forget about it, bro. Like this,
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if this one should stay in the archives because
We can't start over when I would have never allowed this.
Okoro can let you think.
This is
I
crazy.
beg, let's switch topic.
Okay, now
Let's switch topic.
let's switch topic. Let's switch topic. Let's switch topic.
Did you have you guys seen that movie Pain Hustlers? That was like
Yes.
that stuff was I watched that stuff yesterday, guy. I don't want to give any spoilers for anyone who's going to watch
No,
it.
no,
But then
just tell us about it. Tell us about it.
it's basically it gave me Wolf of Wall Street vibes.
Mm.
The whole based on a real life story stuff, and then it's like someone who was kind of poor became rich in that kind of CEO vibe, and it's a woman that's like at the center of it. But then,
Oh,
like,
really?
yeah, like she was the one who like basically she was the one who really got.
You know, guys, people are projecting on me. Your mic got a fault.
I was just surprised. Like I don't know. I expected a male.
Right, so you can't say yourself.
No. Now, how about? Okay, the reason why I expect a male protagonist is because there's a movie called Pain, No Pain, No Gain, or with The Rock and what's that guy's name? That white
Kevin Hart?
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, No Pain, something, and
Is
that
that
was the first that came to my mind. Yeah, so that's why I said thought it was a male. Yeah,
Okay,
WC.
have you watched Oppenheimer?
Of course.
yeah.
The babe that was his wife was the babe.
Oh, that
She
babe.
wasn't his wife.
Guy,
Remember?
she's so
She wasn't his wife. Remember?
Anyway, she had, like she was. They were. It seemed like she was his wife. Like they, I didn't even know. I didn't even know she wasn't actually his wife.
Oh my god, I'm tripping. That was his wife. I was speaking out with remember the side babe, like the babe.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The
it's
bro was
the
balling.
Right, let's
Wow.
be careful, though. Be careful. Because that
What do you mean?
I'm not
bro. Why are you derailing this?
I'm not saying too much, but okay, continue.
Anyway, yeah, it was that babe, and then Chris Evans was also like one of the main
Yeah.
characters
Nice
and stuff.
actors. Some nice actors.
Guy, the movie, guy, I don't know if it was I don't know what it was, but I enjoyed that movie from beginning to the end. And then obviously it has that Wolf of Wall Street vibe where like people are partying and stuff when they became like rich. Anyway, that's just a recommendation. Obviously,
What is the name of the movie?
is
Pain
a
Hustlers.
Netflix original.
Pain Hustlers.
Pain Hustlers.
Okay, how do you like the ending?
Is it on Netflix?
It's
Yeah.
a Netflix guy, of course. Now, like it's my they produced it
Oh,
even.
I forgot this sponsored guy. Yeah, let's move
I'm
on.
not sponsoring anything. They're just the best company on earth. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Anyway, Sha,
What do you think of Game of Thrones? I heard it's not on Netflix.
He hasn't watched.
it's because it's me. I've watched Game of Thrones now.
Yeah,
Sorry,
watched it.
he has not watched Game of Thrones.
Anyway, Sha.
Sorry,
There's a reason it's not on Netflix. Because
Why is it not on
they,
Netflix?
they didn't make the cuts like for
Because
peak acting. Unfortunately,
it's too good to be there, bro. It's too good to be. It's too good to be. It's too good to be a Netflix show.
Sure. No, it's okay.
I hope you know that. I hope you know that
All I'll
HBO
say is 250 million. That's all I'm going to say. It's probably 260 by now, but you know, it's just a
Can't lie,
number.
you guys are going to start losing
Who
users
has
again.
250 million in your bank
Okay,
account?
you're going to start losing users again because you guys are starting doing that shit. It's telling me
Is it the family stuff?
of this household every episode, guy.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, nah. That stuff is kind of.
Wait,
Bro,
let me see.
How, guy? But the way people like accounts are circulated, that's like 30 people to one account. Like they're still a business, guy.
I can't lie to you, those.
But they should have started it from the beginning. I think. Like if they had started it from the beginning, it would have been much better.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
guys must have had as many. You have gone bankrupt by now.
No, guy, but with 250, this is 250 million individual accounts. That means they are
No.
probably like.
We're talking about starting from the beginning. If you started
No,
like
I
this,
know.
chances, yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Jesus. Wow, Netflix is really balling. Wow.
Okay.
When I be telling you guys, I
Can we end
think
this
I'm
sponsor
capping, guy.
segment?
I'm just.
Can we end
Don't
this
shoot the
sponsor
message out,
segment?
Mercy. Don't shoot the message. Anyway, Sha. But yeah, that movie was lit.
How'd
If
you
you guys
like
are
the
looking
ending?
for recommendation. Yeah. What's up?
How'd you like the ending of the
The way-
movie?
Can't lie, the way this guy
Oh.
is chowing.
Guy, the stuff was. I think I was showing Guy, no, the ending of that stuff was like. I mean, it was okay. I like the whole black and white thing, how it tied to the beginning. Because I was like, why the fuck are these guys talking in black and white? And I like the whole movie, guy.
Wait,
Okay.
what were they talking about?
Paying Hustlers.
Yeah, what's that now?
Because black and white
Okay.
can also apply to Oppenheimer. Remember, that's why I was confused.
Oh yeah.
Because the whole thing was in black and white, actually. Wait, was it the whole thing? No, it wasn't the whole thing.
Guy, I don't think any of it was in black and white.
No, I'm 100% sure some parts of Oppenheimer were in black and white.
Some part of Oppenheimer was in black and white.
For
That
sure.
was
like
part of
the
the premise. It was to show like there were two
Like
types of
olden
conversations he
day-
was having. Past and present. I think
So was
like that.
the black and white ones was it when he was like being interrogated or in the
I think
past?
so.
Something
I
like
think
that.
so.
It was some guy was beautiful guy. You that movie,
I
my eyes
love
were
that movie,
open.
guy.
And guy, I
Is that
think
stuff on Netflix?
no.
Is it on Netflix?
How can it be on Netflix?
Oppenheimer.
It'll probably be on. It'll probably be on HBO. If I don't think it's even on any streaming platform yet.
It could be on HBO.
I think
I'm sure Blue Beetle is not on Netflix. Hell nah, nigga. It's on HBO. Blue Beetle, that's a new Marvel movie or something.
DC.
No, don't worry.
Ass,
It will come soon.
ass,
It will come soon.
ass.
Wait.
It usually
Alright,
takes some
it's-
time for us to
go ahead,
like accumulate the good ones. Just a little bit of time. Just give us some
guy,
time.
the fact you all got Batman so soon is normally it takes Netflix like maybe 2-3 years to
Now,
actually
Netflix,
get like all
Netflix has
this.
been stealing from HBO. I'm just saying. It's me personally.
Like, they're not stopping anything, guy.
I'm just saying. A lot of
Greatest shows
a
on.
lot of HBO series. I'm just seeing them on Netflix now. I'm just like, what's this?
Tell me a top 5 show that's on Netflix. Where's Oh my God, is Better Call Saul on Netflix?
Yes.
Is Breaking Bad on Netflix?
Yes.
Is Game of Thrones on Netflix? No. Is Succession on Netflix? No. Is Chernobyl on Netflix?
Top Boy is
No.
on Netflix.
Top Boy is
Barry
How
on
about people are
Netflix?
calling proper
No.
shows here?
Yeah, Top Boy is a proper show. I don't know why you guys are looking at that show.
So, but I mean, it's a proper show, but when we talk about like greatness, you can't really put it at that like pinnacle, you know. But it's a great show. I can't even argue.
Why
with
is
that.
thinking of Game of Thrones there?
You don't need to ask me. You just need to go check the stats. That's
Vampire
all.
Diaries is on it. And
Vampire what?
Vampire Diaries, I see, as much as you hate it, Vampire Diaries has such a massive. I swear the fan base is almost as big as fucking Game of Thrones. Yeah, Vampire Diaries has such a massive fan
That's
base.
possible, Sha, because I think they did not continue with originals or something. Or is the originals
Something
not
like
the
that,
same?
Chad, that whole vampire fetish thing that people
Yeah.
I like the stuff, Sha. It was I watched the stuff around the time I was watching Game of Thrones, and don't ask me which one I like better because you already know my answer.
Fair enough.
What's the answer?
Yeah, Vampire Diaries, like, what the fuck? Like,
I like that.
Hey,
I'm not even capping on that one though. Like, I'm not even capping.
The Vampire
then
Diaries,
maybe you see the thing. I feel like maybe
Well,
you were
okay, not Vampire Diaries. I meant it was originals I watched at that time,
Originals,
and
okay.
then I now went and watched Vampire Diaries.
originals.
when did
The
you
originals.
at what age you watch these shows?
Yeah, it was at the peak of you know,
You remember?
the issues we're trying to get out of.
Yes, remember.
So I had a very strong incentive to like it.
Oh,
I still didn't
oh.
like it as much.
Wait, was it in college or
It
Loyola?
was. I think it was during one of the breaks because I know I watched it
In
before I
Loyola.
entered. Like either in between Loyola. Okay, there was no in between Loyola and college, guys. They shipped me right off. I think it was in Loyola. I don't know, SS2 or 3 or something.
So I feel like with Game of Thrones, mental maturity also matters.
This guy, calm down.
Yeah, I started now.
It's easier to enjoy, a show like Vampire Diaries because you see men and women kissing, all that bullshit.
Whoa, but that doesn't happen in Game of Thrones.
Hold on, but Game of Thrones.
It's boring.
Game of Thrones. No, hold on. Vampire Diaries. It seems like the whole theme is surrounded. The whole theme is sexual stuff. Game of Thrones. The sex aspect is the smallest thing in the grand scheme of the show. But Vampire Diaries, everything's about the demon and or the whatever this guy and that guy, Klaus and this guy kiss or something like. The whole thing is very sexual.
Have you watched Vampire Diaries?
I've watched originals.
So how can you make that assumption about Vampire Diaries?
Because it's like saying, have I watched House of Dragon without watching Game of Thrones? They are the same universe. Are they not? Originals and Vampire Diaries, are they not in the same universe? Yes or no?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, so what's the point? Exactly. Guy, the whole thing was very like, the whole theme seemed to be around like man and woman, sex and all
I
that.
like you though. The reason
But Game of Thrones has bigger themes like pride, greed. Greed is a huge theme in Game of Thrones.
So there's
And-
no pride and greed in originals.
There is, but like I feel like the gifts are so like everything's just about like sexual tension. Do you get what I mean? At least from what I remember. I might be wrong.
I think
From
you
what I
are
remember.
wrong.
Okay,
I think you are.
so tell me from when you watched Game of Thrones, what themes did you pick up? And then what did you pick up in Vampire Diaries?
the Game of Thrones abuser, man.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like,
My face
when
is-
you say themes, it's like
Because for me,
I don't know,
in
guy. I don't
particular,
know,
like
because I'm even struggling to remember some of the things. But
that's fair.
all I know is my impression. I watched them at the same time. I chose one over the other.
That's fair.
Maybe it's just not for me. But I'm not arguing that I was
No,
not a good
that's
show
not
or
true. That's
anything.
not true. It's just when you watch it at 14, 13, you were a kid. Watch it again now, you will look at it from a different perspective. Shogus, when did you watch it?
I can't watch it again. So
I watched it last year for me.
See? Timeline matters.
And I'm glad I watched it then.
Facts. I think I watched it middle of last year or middle of this year.
Huh? What did you say, Okiki?
Just pop off.
Hop off Netflix.
Hop off that Game of Thrones, bro. Is it not?
Someone, don't make me say what I want to say on this recording. Don't make me say what I want to say on this recording, Okiki.
I must proclaim that
Tell me why you like Top Boy. Like, tell me what really spoke to you in Top Boy.
Bro is from Chicago. What do you expect?
Okay, first thing that spoke me to Top Boy was the fact that they killed certain people that I didn't think were going to die. So it was like I was shocked. I was like, bro, this is the main guy, and then nigga is dead. So it was shocking. That surprised me.
Okay.
Secondly, I
Like-
couldn't really, because I didn't know I didn't know like the backstory. I didn't know Top Boy before I started to watch it on Netflix. So I didn't know like maybe spoilers and backstory. So I didn't really know who the main guys were. So it kept on playing, like confusing me when I thought, oh, these were the main guys, but then no, it's actually these guys, and it kept going back and forth. So I didn't really know who were like the main Top Boy. So it was unpredictable. That's why I liked it. Like it was like I'm thinking this is gonna happen, then something else happens, and then of course it was involved some violence. So I'll be honest, the violence. I do
He's
enjoy
about
some
to
violence.
twist
I
this
must see
story
you
and
love
use
Game
it
of
to
Thrones.
put you on Game
Like-
of Thrones.
Like,
I was expecting Okolo to do this, but
No.
Shokus is still right.
imagine.
I'm sorry, but
Imagine,
Yeah,
imagine Top
absolutely.
Boy times 10 in Game of Thrones.
Thank I'm sorry, like everything you just said right now is literally what I'll tell you about. Like, so,
Guy, but everything he said is every action movie that's done right. Like,
Wait.
well,
Okay.
what is that? Violent? No, calm down. Let me just. Violence, unpredictability. You don't know who the guy that you can. He might as well have also described AOT. Is it not the same? Isn't that what happened in AOT?
not really. Because
No, you can any
Aaron was the main character from the beginning to the end.
guy in episode 7. Aaron, we thought Aaron was dead.
Who, me? Not me.
They chowed Aaron, guy. They chowed the guy.
See, I
Bro,
moment.
See, but okay, no, whatever. But what I'm saying is, like, there are so many shows that you can call that are in that action related genre that follow that template.
Okay,
That's why they
tell
are
me
all good
five. Tell
shows.
me not five. Tell me two. Just mention two for me. Then maybe I'll
Five
agree.
that don't have unpredictability.
Tell me two shows that have everything I must talk about now. The unpredictability, the violence, everything. Tell me. Just two.
Prison Break.
Death of main guys that you didn't expect, like the death of people like you're like shit.
I cannot come up with one right now, right? But then it doesn't mean that they don't like. Bro, I don't know. I can't come up with one right now. But then but it's something that you can agree. This is a template.
Oh no,
Like what
I can
what he
definitely
talked
agree.
about is the bones of a good, like a very good action TV show. That's what I'm saying. Like you can't say what you've talked about is exactly and like this is the one-to-one mapping. Like it's like people that read all those personality types, and then they read one and they're like, oh wow, this is exactly me. Like I was made for this. But that stuff is so generalized that you could have read somebody else's sign, you didn't know it was not your own, and then you would also be like, oh, this is me. So I'm like, that's the only point I'm trying to make here. But it is the template for a good show. So if a show has it and another show has it, you can agree that both of them are in the bucket of a good show.
I'll say that
I
there are a
agree
lot
with.
of other things that you need to add on to that to make it a great show. Obviously like the visuals, the what's it called? The dialogue between characters, how captivating that is. Like there are a lot of things that you add on to that. But then I guess that is like the baseline for like a good show. But even when you think about it now, they don't like look, there are not many shows that I can think about that like have that specific thing. Like
Like the unpredictability part.
the unpredictability and the action. A lot of shows try to get that unpredictability, but they lag it.
I mean,
And the whole
first,
character dying thing, like not knowing who
maybe
the main,
maybe
like
not
main
maybe
character
not
that
like
like is
not
hard.
knowing who like maybe you always know who the exact main character is, but then
Mhm.
people that you don't expect to die, them dying. I think that's what I was driving at, like with the AOT. Like most shows, what they do, like honestly, sometimes it's like that is even predictable that that's what's going to happen for some. Like if they like it, it's like, oh, they build somebody up and then that person dies, right? But then when they can do it in such a way that they are just people on the side that you really liked and then they now die, that's when you're like, that's when you get that emotional response.
Yeah.
And I feel like most good shows do that. Like enough of them do.
Man, I just said Prison Break. Bob can say Prison Break, but I mean, I've only started the first episode, but it seems crazy. I can't lie. Seems like one
Yeah.
of those top tier.
I think I watched it till like season 2 or 3 or something.
My
It
issue.
was
Was it
such, what's
good?
it called? It's good, yeah. Like I just like when like the main character is like a genius type of person,
Yeah, bro's a
trying to figure
structural
out shit.
engineer or some shit.
Yeah.
My issue with Game of Thrones was the only things of Game of Thrones I saw was in computer lab in Reala, and it was like specific downloaded episodes. And for some reason, only episodes whoever that person was downloaded. Like now, there was this scene where Jason Momoa. You know that scene where
Yeah,
that woman, I don't know who she is. That
raped Daenerys. This guy is fool. Wow, was that not the scene?
I don't know. I've not watched the show. I, I thought it was consensual sharks. You scared?
It was,
Wow, I actually
he,
saw
he,
that. But,
he raped her.
but they also the other one with that girl, that black girl, that's the Afro.
I remember the show. I
Missandei,
remember the
Missandei.
exact.
I
I
don't know
remember
their names,
the
but there was a scene where she was a completely undressed.
Yeah, she's bad as hell.
So those are the only 2 episodes downloaded on the computer. And at that point, it's like I'm not watching this shit. that was it.
Yeah,
Why you a
but
bastard? Why you a bastard?
you can't use
Why
the
you a bastard?
whole show
Because
just those little thing.
No, but it's less of that. It's more. It's like my assumption just came to the fact that maybe this is all that is in this show, nudity and all that.
oh,
It's the
and
same
that's
way-
why you avoided it.
It's the same way you made the.
You are no. After just you avoided the
I'm actually not going
nudity.
to lie.
You are a bastard liar. You're a bastard liar. You forgot about the show.
On my
You
life.
forgot
On
about
my
the show,
life.
and that was all. But don't tell me it's because
I'm
of
not
the nudity
joking.
that you ran away.
On
Don't tell me that.
my life. That's actually why I didn't watch it. And it's so stupid. I'm telling you, but that's actually why I didn't watch it.
Wait, so what did you want to go and watch?
No,
No.
Me-
I
me-
completely respect
me,
your
I don't-
premises, but
I know on this call there are some boys that just watch that show because of the DDT. But if I speak, I'll be in trouble. If I speak more, I'll be in trouble.
there's
If I speak more, I'll be in
There are only
trouble.
3 people on this call that have watched that show.
If
Take is being one of them, so there are
I
only
speak,
2
I'll be in
other
trouble.
Guys,
options.
literally, those moments are like so insignificant, bro. Like, so
Fair
insignificant,
enough.
Fair
bro.
enough.
Okay, I'm telling you,
Where
sir,
is Game of
watch
Thrones?
that,
Where
watch
is
that
it?
show today. You will thank me. Just take it from me, bro. You will literally
I
thank
can't
me.
Where
watch
is it
that
on?
show.
Where is it
HBO,
on?
baby.
Game of Thrones on HBO. It's on HBO.
So are you sharing your HBO accounts for us?
I'm sharing with someone and they don't even know I'm sharing with them. So technically, I'm not sharing. Yeah,
I stream his stuff
Oh,
online, bro.
stream it online, bro. There are some of these. I mean, not like we're advertising illegal streaming.
Cut out the part.
Yeah, but yeah, bro. There's some.
This guy turned up camera.
When Doctor sees this episode,
Guy, especially that first part.
No, when he starts talking from the
No
beginning,
guy talking about fish.
bro.
No, that's crazy.
Wait, but I just clocked that this is actually what I was going to talk about. 90 days just finished. Like,
Yeah, bro. I was.
Hey, Okuno,
Sounds
you have a
waiting for
confession.
It's true.
yeah, that's
That-
actually yeah. But then, okay, finish what you were saying.
No. You finish. I already said all I wanted to say in the group chat. Confess.
Okay, so what I wanted to say was that this 90 days exposed the inner bitch and how dominant he is in my life. I think that's really what I was going to say because, you know, your brain is already wired in a specific way. We now try to do 90 days and rewire our brains, but I refused, more or less. My brain decided that, okay, once do 90 days, I'll find a way to make this 90 days fit into the already like fixed mentality that I had. And I feel like what that led to was now trying to create loopholes. Like, for example, now I had it was data structures, right? But then instead of sticking to, okay, these data structures, the initial plan was 3 questions a day, 3 data structures, 3 list code questions a day. That was the plan. Going into it, I said bending the rules. Oh, it's just D. That means that it could be 1 question. So I'll now only solve 1 question. He now started switching to, oh, it's just D. So maybe I could just watch a machine learning video. You know, now I kept on bending the rules, until at some point I'll just open YouTube, watch 5 seconds of one video, right there.
Do you remember the days when you did? Do you remember the specific days? Because no, let me tell you one thing. One thing we said at the beginning, if you remember, was okay. We've said these ones, but now because remember you were talking to Bobkis, and then Bobkis was talking about some reducing the gym workout or putting
Yeah.
rest days just anywhere.
Yeah.
And then we're like, we're supposed to make a plan and stick to it. So if you say your rest day is on Wednesday, that's when your rest day is. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And then we said, you said data structures 3 a day, lead code. So that was supposed to be your
I
structure.
didn't. I didn't. I didn't.
Whether
Say-
you said it or not, whether
it
you
was,
said it
it
or
was more
not,
like
that was the plan.
that was my
You were
plan.
supposed to
Yes.
stick to the. You were supposed to stick to
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
Because for me, it was supposed to be standardized so that you know when you've done something or not,
Yeah.
right? And then
But
also another beef I have with you is that your plyo stretch. It was supposed to be alternative, but as I see SSSPPP, and I was like,
yeah, and then that plyo too. It was also bent. Plyo went from doing actual like calisthenics work over the months. He became 100 push-ups a day. So when you see P there, it's 100 push-ups that I've done that day. I mean that's not terrible, but like that was not the initial plan, obviously. And stretch, obviously, I was even on a call with Giovanni the other day. 2 minutes, I was done with that stretch. Just mm.
You know how many
And
times
that's
for me I have stretch? So many times I was just do I go to bed. Oh no.
That noise.
Under it and stretch like a bitch here.
back. So I think this was very eye opening for me because
it's very eye
and I
opening for me
accept
too.
and I accept
Because
I accept any punishment that's coming with it. I mean,
that's fraud.
so
That's
far,
scammer.
so far it does not run me into financial ruin, but yeah, like I think it was very eye opening.
Let's not make we start donating blood for parlay.
Lord for Palais. Unreal story I heard the other day. I forgot who told me that
That
story.
nigga told me, bro. He doing big things.
I told you.
Just say
You stop mentioning people's
This
names.
name
I can't lie to
Did
you.
he just say this? Did he just say his name?
Yeah, you need to stop.
You can blur it out. You can blur it out.
I doubt all those past podcasts we mentioned. I doubt it's being blurred out. I doubt it was blurred out.
Both of them shall come. But yeah, man,
Wait,
that was
let's go back to the 90 days
Yeah.
stuff.
So
So
Yeah.
before Okolo continues, I mean, the same thing was happening to me too. Like they'll be like, I'm like, it did like the kind of things I do, like for my own 90 days and stuff. So I do understand, and stuff happened to me too, man.
wait. So wait, who else was doing this editing? Let me just know.
I'll be honest. It came on my mind to do it, but the thing is, the days like I told myself, bro, it's either 1 or 0. So that's why I'll say that's why I have a lot of
Yeah.
empty days. I'm not trying to make any excuse. I'm still a little bitch. I'm the one who let those empty days come by, but I couldn't bring myself to half-ass something.
Because
That's
I
respect.
feel like that's what we should have. Okay, if we ever do another one, because it's like that's the whole point now. 'Cause
Yeah,
if
it
you're,
defeated the point of the whole P.
I feel like
Well,
also that accountability stuff we're trying to do
yeah.
would have been,
That one fell off.
yeah, like
What
just
accountability?
no, not really accountability, but like making sure that like okay, maybe because what I was proposing was after each 10 days,
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah.
look through each other's. That it was for the cash app stuff, but then it could have also been like this plyo that I'm seeing here. Is it a fraudulent plyo or stuff like
Yeah,
that?
yeah. That kind
Amasi,
of.
what about you? Did you ever do any of that kind of?
Nah, honestly, for me, it was just setting shit straight. So prayer, first thing in the morning, my Bible's by my bed, pray there. Stretch, I did morning and night, so that I always do it twice. So even if I do once, it's like okay, you're sure you've done it today. So morning and night prevents everything because you stretch before you go to bed. I would say N. Funny enough, N. What motivated me most for N was honestly the talk before, because of how I was talking before. And I remember I wrote it on that I told you I wrote on my journal. I put it sometimes there. I was like, guy, I'm feeling it, but then I was like, guy, I spoke so big. If I'm now the one to go and fail, I was in my head, I was like, guy. So I can't even like, if not for this 90 days thing, I may have failed. If I was doing it on my own, there's a chance that I remember the most where I would have.
So
But
I
then
want
because
to
of how much I
ask
spoke,
you guys that
I was like,
had that N, right? Like all of you.
yeah,
It seemed like most of us had N, right? It's like we didn't break.
yeah,
Exactly. So during those ends, did you have any sexual encounters?
Wait,
yes.
not me.
Or you did?
Yeah, but that was a while back though. It was like
Okay.
during the first month.
Ukolo, where you
Not during
headed? Go ahead and
Shogos,
make
Shogos, did you? Did you?
Ukolo make
You
your
did.
point.
Okay, so you went 90 days without fapping, without sex.
90 days without nothing, bro.
Yeah, I did that before though.
I like,
I did 120. Eat that shit, nigga. Sorry,
Don't
spell my
worry.
name, nigga.
I'll beat it.
Spell my
Don't
name,
worry.
nigga.
I'll beat it. Ah, no, fuck.
You've
Wait.
already
Is
beaten
it
it, haven't you? I thought you've already beaten it. You've already beaten
120?
it. Bro. Sorry, 115. 115.
Oh, 115 in total.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'm on
Yeah.
like
So he's
one.
already beaten
I'm
it. I can't
about
lie.
to. I'm on like 140
Yeah.
stuffs, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say he's already beaten.
140
Yeah.
stops without sex, without
No,
any.
140 stuffs since I called Amasi. Since Amasi
Okay.
saved my life. Amasi and Jesus, Jesus Christ used Amasi to save my life. Yeah, bro. Like it's been 140 something days since that day, bro.
That's good.
But yeah, for
That's
this 90 days, like 90
what's up.
days, nothing, bro. Nothing.
Guy, your mind is built different. I can't lie to you because even me that started that thing, the first time I did only 50. The fact on your first time going, you've gone 140. Like it's unreal. Even I'm like, I can't even.
Yeah, I
That's
Bro, in
can't
his
take
mind,
the
he just said
glory.
it's either 1 or 0.
yeah, yeah.
Nah, guy, I cannot take the glory for that stuff. I'm not gonna lie, because if it was up to me, I mean, 30 stuffs, 20 stuffs would have been in feet. But then, no, not gonna lie, guy. Before I was struggling to do, I was about to say I was struggling to do 7. Before I was struggling to do 1. And guy, 30 something is like from a human perspective, I'd have been thinking I was a demigod. What got me here was that so N was on my stuff, but it was that P. It was P that was saving me.
Real.
Is that prayer, guy? There were some times that I'll be lying down on my bed, and I'm just like, guy, today might be the day. Today might be the day. I'm itching. I'm scratching. I've used all my tools. There's nothing else. And I just lie down on my bed. I say, God, please give me one. Just get me through the night. And I go, then just like that.
Yeah,
go to
that's
sleep.
real.
Do you know,
Another day.
like, for me, the issue for me wasn't even N. Like, surprisingly, N was the easiest thing for me throughout these 90 days. It was everything else apart from N. Because, like, after
I can't lie.
work now, I'll have to go to the gym. I'll be like, guy, and then I have to cook too. At the same time, like, guy, there's no time for any of these things, man. But then, like, for like the first month, I was like very consistent and everything. And I remember there was a time that, because I do like my prayer, like I do my Bible study and prayer before I go to bed. So the time I did my Bible study now, and I was about to pray, I just slept off. I woke up the next morning, Jesus, I missed my, I just missed P. I was like, damn.
I think that was not your first
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was so disappointed.
We were talking about it because we were like, how the fuck you miss P, bro? What did this
Like,
how the fuck you miss P?
I don't know how, bro.
I get you, I get. But then, like, when me and Amasi saw it, we were just like, guy, you did all the other 3.
Yeah,
And it was P you missed.
I don't know how. And then
It's like that.
I remember my
from,
stuff was
from a
my
punch
stuff
or
was
something.
PWBN and W was for workouts. And I put workout there for like something that's like
Like rigorous.
like fluid. Like something that I know, because I know that I'm not going to go to the gym every day. So I like so I'll be like, some days I'll stretch, some days I'll do like treadmill, some days I'll like lift and stuff. And like for like the first month and a half, I was like mixing up going to the gym and mixing up doing like cardio now. But then as time went on, I just started beating that stretch. Man.
Not gonna lie, I don't really like this. I don't really like this.
I don't know if it's normal. I want to say for stretch. Is it normal? Like, see this part of my hand here.
Mm-hmm.
I can touch my toes with that part, my leg straight.
With this part of your hand,
you've been
the bottom, the bottom, like this part. The bottom part. This part.
Never tried.
I know you could touch your toes while standing up, even when you were at my place last year.
Yeah, but I'm saying with the bottom, like with the bottom part of your hand.
Let
Like,
me just try that shit out right now.
This is It is unreal, guy. I felt it. And for Stretch, I said Stretch changed football for me because you don't play football every day. So usually, whenever you play football, when you come back, you're in so much like pain because you don't play
It's
it every
noisy.
day. But then once the Stretch thing, like after like the first month, when I play football, it's like you come back and you're fine,
Yeah.
like you're good. And it's like, yeah, nah, stretching was very powerful one. I can't lie to you. Stretching every day, very powerful.
Yeah. And that
Let
that
me,
that
let me
no far
just
for
say
me
this.
too.
Let me just say
I
this. Just quickly. Let me just
yeah.
say this thing about the what's it called? If we ever do this 90 days or 75 hard or anything, guy, I beg we should standardize it because this one that gym became cardio and became stretch and then chain like in fact myself I was even like, oh, okay, at schedule don't change the schedule, like make sure the schedule is the same, and then I would have flexed for, okay, you moved your rest day around, I'd have still been like, don't move your rest day. But this one that gym became cardio slash gym and then became like, no, I
Yeah,
don't like
it
that.
has to.
Once it never happened.
I feel like
because
definitely we
because
should have standardized. We should have standardized the people.
because now it's like we don't actually know, like the what we were logging, we don't actually know what's there. And I don't know, I don't know.
Fair enough.
Amas is
No,
recording.
I think it's still.
No, it's still going. Still going.
Oh, I saw something. Okay, what was I was
You're
going to
about to
say?
something about NoFap.
Yeah, my nofap. It took a different. I don't think I can take credit for that end as well because, you know, for some reason, unfortunate or fortunately, I I had
Good.
um I had another outlet. Um, you know what I mean? I don't want to go too deep into what that outlet is or means, but you obviously know what that is. And um, I and Amas were actually talking about this, like, is it worse? Raven is calling me. That is very, very, very strange. Um,
Raven, another
yeah,
name was first.
Raven is what's her name? Jilly's ex now. We can remove all these names. And I'm actually were discussing if really what I'm doing right now is worse than beating. And I was telling him that I mean beating your meat is horrible. But then when you actually have a human being that you have, at least from my own end, have little to no emotional attachment to, it starts to corrupt the emotional part of me. And I feel like genuinely I feel like it has even affected like my relationship with like just normal girls. Like because every time I want to fuck, there's someone I can literally just get up right now as I'm on this call, get up right now and go and like literally beat my meat, but they not with my own hands. You know what I mean? That now
Wait,
affects my mind and it's like damn, like I see almost every woman as a vessel, like as a
An outlet.
sex object. Yes, exactly. And it fucks up my perception of like reality. You know what I mean? So
so
uh,
Okolo, so who was on the side that is worse? Like you are, so
I feel like
Wait,
I feel
I
I feel like
I'm on the side that P is watching is worse because
uh,
he creates a whole ass. It does what he says, plus it
but
creates a whole ass reality that is just fake. Like you're seeing, you can continue seeing fake shit, continue
I
seeing
don't
this,
think
continue.
it affects
That is
I don't
not
think it
even
affects as
happening.
emotion.
No,
I
it's
don't
not
think
just
that
emotional because I feel like P requires you. Like it's not just like emotional. It's more of deeper, like your brain, the way your brain operates deeper. Like I don't know. I feel like P is really bad. Like I feel like that is if we're comparing what is worse to me, I just feel like P was
I
just
mean
way worse.
they're both terribly
No,
evil.
yeah, I told you, I said that they're both terrible. Like I was like, both are terrible. Like which one was
They're
worse? That's what
both
I'm saying.
evil, but I was like, bro, at least I've tasted both sides. In fact, maybe one I've been tasting that one for about 10 years, the other one maybe just 2 3 years. And I can tell you, bro, like when I used to be my shit like on a regular, at least I could wake up and obviously I still objectified women, but there was some level of respect. Now I look at them and I'm like, why should I respect you? You know what I mean? He has twisted
I mean, and the
this
record
episode
this.
is right.
Andrew, record, Andrew, record.
Yeah. Be real. I have to be real. Just let me end the recording before you be real.
You don't end it because Loki. You don't know if like there are people struggling with shit like this and that need to hear this kind of stuff too. You feel me? Like I just might not
There
just
were
be like
also the FBI agents
They
that
don't,
also
they don't need to
yes.
see my face. Yeah, yes. No, but like Loki, there are people that I feel might be struggling with this kind of stuff and like, you know, I
Yeah.
want you to you're not the only one. Like I'm also struggling with this shit. It's like
Yeah.
I
Fair enough.
actually I think it really messes up how you interact with girls, bro. Like
It does, man. It does. I feel like both do. Like
both
both
definitely,
do.
no, both
And
definitely.
the only reason why I picked the other one is because that one is more. It has become natural. Like it's like it has messed it up so much that it was like it's a natural thing. Like there was a time where all of us thought it was like not. It was like it's like this is natural. Just watch. It's like exactly like that's how much it was. Where it's like oh, this is just it's just life when it's not meant to be. So it's like that's why. This,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thank God none of us beat to the point where we got consistent erectile dysfunction. So that's
That shit could have been wicked.
bro.
I
I
think I
know.
might have tasted some, just a slight. Because do you remember there was one time I was telling you guys, like, shit, bro, shit wasn't coming up. And then I was like, why the fuck is this thing not like. Because the babe was like a beautiful human being, you know? And I was like, why am I not.
Yeah.
But I told you guys it was because, like, I played B ball. So I thought maybe I was just very tired. But I was
Yeah.
just thinking now, could it have been, some early warning signs that God was trying to get to me, which I
Yeah.
ignored.
It
But
was. It was.
thank God it didn't take too many more signs.
Bro,
Honestly,
honest.
guy.
Thank
I
you,
say when I
Jesus. Thank you,
read that
Amasi.
Reddit, I hear stories that guys are like 28, 32,
Bro,
34, and I'm seeing that they're just telling how like their shit doesn't work. Like it's like man, you better read and take that lesson for yourself because these are like they're addicted. Like
facts. I
imagine
don't.
you're addicted at like 35,
Yeah.
like it's unreal. And I was like reading it, I'm just like bro, this is unreal. Because you keep on telling yourself, at least for me, before when I used to keep on just telling myself, yeah. By that time, I was like, you keep on telling yourself, yeah, you stop by eventually. Your head is like, oh, eventually.
There was this YouTuber I was watching yesterday, and the video just popped up. I mean, obviously, to pop up to me because I guess I'm in the target audience. Bro just talked about how his pops. He,
He's okay in his face. Oh my god. Okay, give me the face. Okay, give me the
Guy, turn on
nah,
that your
like,
camera,
bro.
man.
Huh?
His camera is
What's
on.
going on?
Boki's camera is on. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, I'll send you guys. I'll send you guys an image.
Okay,
Yeah,
your
I'll
stuff
turn
and
it
turn
up
it
and
back
on
on.
again.
Bro, but basically, this guy talked about how his pops, basically his pops killed himself. And his pops was involved in like some scandal. His pops was like, I think, a
Can you see me?
gynecologist.
Keep talking, keep talking.
Yeah,
I
his pops
can't,
was like
I
a
can't see
gynecologist.
you.
Bro,
Don't worry,
Shogus,
it's being
reload and
recorded.
then
It's been
Amasi
recording.
It's
video.
whatever, man.
Yeah. His pops was a gynecologist and like he was involved in some scandal where a woman said that he was touching her during like some operation or something. And I feel like all that kind of stuff. His pops also had like a serious addiction to porn and all that. And eventually, the moments before his pops actually killed himself, he talked to him and told him that there are some things that he wants to admit to him that he had a lot of like cases against him. People saying that he was molesting them during operations or whatnot. And this is just all to say like, bro, when you go down this rabbit hole of porn, you could really enter some nasty sides, some nasty sides. Because at the end of the day, then at the end of the day, like eventually, like what stimulated you yesterday, you need something stronger, and it just keeps going like that. I haven't lie, the Lord helped me from entering down a very, very dangerous path, which I obviously can't talk too much about, but you know,
it was getting scary. You know what I mean? And I just thank God that like at least we were able to wake up, and was able to start moving in
Yeah.
the right direction. Yeah.
Wait, okay.
It's
I mean,
scary.
let's. I think we've had enough of this topic. Let's just backtrack. So,
Yeah.
when are we going to like do the counting for like the 90-day stuff? Should we wait for women or?
Whenever you guys are ready,
Whatever,
honestly.
yeah. Whatever. I'm
I,
assuming this weekend, like after you
yeah.
guys have finals and shit. This for me, this is
Yeah.
my last week, so me too. This weekend, this next weekend coming. I mean,
Wait. Okay. Yeah. I'm
yeah,
good with
this
that.
weekend. So
Kind of like those of you that completed uh the 90 days effectively and like the right way, kind of like we have to just put some respect on your names for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congrats,
It's not,
boys.
yeah, it's actual discipline. Like,
once I've done it without you, I can't lie. So say it again. It's because of the big talk I was talking in the beginning. I just felt shame would be on me, upon me. If I fail,
Yeah,
I can't lie.
there was another thing apart from God that was keeping me. I was looking every day. So what I did, I you can click open and then you only see your own stuff. So I
Yeah.
was like, I don't want to be influenced by anybody else's stuff. But every few weeks or so, I would go and check the log, and I would see this one motherfucker. And
Okay.
I'm like, this bitch don't quit. Like,
It's, there were days, I'm telling you, man, I was just thinking of Okolo calling me a bitch. I can't even lie. Like, even when I was like, I insulted this boy, I ran to excuse him. I was like, bro, if I fail, if it's me that fails, oh God, I will not rest. I was
guy,
like, nah.
Amasi, do you know there was one day that I saw your stuff, and then on day 81 or 82 or something, it was missing an N, and then the other 2 days were full of 4 stuff. So then I was like, ah, I was like,
Hell
wait.
no.
So then I was not like, that's crazy. And do you know, because of that thing I do, I wasn't seeing the rest of your stuff. So guy, those next 9 days were so fucking. If I had seen that thing on day 71, I wouldn't have gotten to the end. These last 9 days were so hard because I thought, oh, like it's just me left. Like something in me was just saying, just relax. Like this shit has already ended.
Yeah, that's
But
the devil, because that's how you would have failed and I'd have laughed at you, man.
exactly.
I would
And
have
it's
you be
yeah, because on like day 88, I now went back to look. And then I saw it, there was I still yeah. It's out now. It's out now. I've noticed myself. But yeah, guy, like and for me, I was even getting pissed at myself because I was like, even when I got to today, I was like, finally it has ended. I'm like, wait. What has fucking ended? Like, isn't this a lifestyle? So for me, I'm like, I'm trying to get that out of my head that there's no more
Yeah.
90 days. And then just keep doing it.
I feel you too, because I can't lie. Even when day 90 hits, I felt like a release of stress. Because I've been
Yeah.
like, there's been stress being like, oh, I have to hold it. I have to. So once in a day 90 hits, I was like, I'm free. But then I was like, oh, guy, you have to remember, like, this guy
Yeah.
is still.
Because that
It's
was the whole
75
point
hard.
of this thing.
75 hard. I can't lie. I'm looking forward to it. I can't lie to you. I feel like that one is going to be something else.
I can't lie to you. I'm not looking forward to it, but once it happens, I have this phrase that I start using in the gym. I have 2 phrases that I'll share with you guys. So
Oh.
the first one is don't fear the weights, just lift them. So that's why I tell myself, because I'll do like a set, right? Lift, and then I get to the end of it, my hands are paining me, and then I drop it, and then the rest period, like your hands are like resting and stuff, but mentally I'm still at that last rep that I did and was so painful, and then I'm just walking up to the weights, and then like you know how it'll be like when you're like stalling a little bit, trying to shake your arms and all that stuff. I just say to myself, don't fear the weights, just lift them. And because once you start lifting it, you see that, okay, like it's actually not as painful as the last one. Like the fear is that I cannot do another 11. So that's where my second phrase comes from. and this one is actually true. It's like I say to myself, bro, you've done this 1,000 times. Because literally 1,000 times, like I've lifted it in that same motion. I'm like, bro, you've done this 1,000 times. What's 11 more? And then that's what I. So those
I
two
can't
things
lie.
I've just been telling myself in the gym.
I wish you were there to tell me the weight is light or just leave the weight when I was about to kill myself with 205 on my neck. I wish you were there to tell me, man. I could not leave that shit, man. I was there like this. Guys, 5 pounds. I lifted like 195 and I was like, I'm great. 5 pounds on both sides. like this guy. I was like, God.
Nah, bro, I know the difference 5 pounds on both sides can make because no, nah. There are some exercises that I'll be like, because there are sometimes they will, in Fitbot they'll give me a weight that doesn't exist, and then the choice is between going higher or lower for the weight that I actually have. And then sometimes I'll be like, okay, like it's just 5 pounds extra from what they are asking me to do. And once you start to reconsider. I think it's mostly a mental thing, but
Baby.
Really. Yeah,
Okay.
Bumpers, I have to really give you your flowers, bro. 'Cause this boy came to my place looking like Hulk Hogan, bro. I was like, damn, like, whatever diet or like, workout plan he's doing, that shit is definitely working for real. Cause like you can literally tell the difference between when he came here last time, how it was looking. So
Thank you.
I just have to
I
give you
still didn't
flowers
hit
there,
90
bro.
days of gym though. I missed 3 days. The 3 days I was in your joint.
are you serious?
Wow.
Those are the
That's
only.
unreal.
I'm not
Your
doing.
dad. Yeah,
Although the thing is, I'm not blaming you. The thing is, at the end of the day,
we went to the gym at least once
when I
or
was there,
twice, even when you were.
we did push. We didn't go back.
Oh,
Then remember that time I
that's
ran
true.
up the stairs. That was my way of doing legs because we couldn't access. The thing is, as much as
Ran up the stairs. One flight of stairs. You say
not
I've done legs
believing.
today.
No. We've all been to Okolo's place. Guy, Okolo's building has 26 flights of stairs. Guy,
So you went
I
up. You
ran
went
from
up
floor 9
26.
to 26 and back down. Guy, see, don't be. Go, guy. I couldn't stand up.
I believe you, though. I believe you. It just sounded funny.
Promise, it's a
It
workout.
does sound funny
That's
to
a
me. It does
that's a
sound funny.
cardio workout.
Yeah, that's a
Guy.
workout.
And I
So,
split.
okay.
Look at your dirty mouth. You guys look at your foolish mouth. That's a cardio workout.
Workout though.
If I
Guy,
slap
it's not
you,
cardio. See, I thought it was cardio at first, but guy, no. The thing is, I was sprinting with him. I remember the first time we did it, we were holding pizza, so we had a different purpose. It was no. This calm down, guys. See, calm down. This is even when the idea came to me. We were looking for food, and Okolo's Okolo's room. They don't have this thing, so remember when we took pictures at the top of his building, and there was a stove there. So that's when Brian like, people actually use that stove. So me and we wanted to go up there and see like, but this guy didn't have his key, so we couldn't use the elevator. So that's why I was like, stairs. I was like, we will finish this pizza, but when we said, where said, are you? He didn't say possible, like he said, we will say things in a respectable manner. It's like, are you not up to the task or something like that? I'm like, of course, now I'm sprinting, guy. Oh God, by 4:14, guy, my leg dying, guy, body dying. God, no, see, that stuff is not beans, guy. That stuff is not beans.
I think my problem is not whether it's beans or not. My problem is just it was not in the
That's fair.
schedule, and
That's
then
fair.
you're now saying, I'm switching it out. That's not how
That's
it
fair.
works. The only
Think
time
what
I switched out of the
happened
schedule was.
was
Do you remember that time in the hotel that I told you guys this is the regiment I want to do? That's what I expected every time you guys wanted to change something, that you'd be like, okay, guys, does this count as? And that was the one time I even felt bad about it. I said, I'm never doing it again. It's just because there was there was a gym downstairs, but I did not have clothes that I could go to the gym with. So I was like,
Wait, I'm sorry. Why do you need specific clothes to go to the gym?
no, guy, it was jeans. Like,
Go in jeans.
you want me to go? Yeah, fully. Are you that ran up the
Guys,
stairs? Don't just.
there was no access to the gym. All they have is speed.
Yeah,
All
there
did
was
not
actually
have
no
his speed,
access to
so we
this.
couldn't access the gym.
What I'm saying
Yeah,
is
actually,
running up the stairs versus home
You
workouts.
see?
Which one
Guys,
is
no,
more?
see, this
Which
is the
one is more?
problem. Let's not scale it like this. No, I'm not even trying to be like unprofessional right now. But on a real note, the thing is, a lot of you, I'm asking you, for leg day, I had two things that consisted of leg day. Either I did like I used weights or I ran. I started jogging. I remember I told you guys, Okolo, I told you too. But guys, it's not like I'm jogging. It's not like I started taking up jogging because I was like, wow, I prefer to do this than oh God no, God no. Jogging was very, very dangerous. To the point where sometimes I even prefer to do a regular workout than jog. Because I know regular workouts, I'm going way faster.
But let me ask you one question. Did you decide the jogging before the 90 days started? Did you say, okay, my leg day is either this or this?
No.
Because that's what I'm trying to say. For me, I said, okay, it's either gym. If I cannot go to the gym, this is the workout. Like, this is the home workout. And this is what I also even told you. This is even what we agreed. Oh, what if we cannot access a gym? And then you guys said, oh, they like make sure the home workout is intense. That's what I'm talking about. And whether
No, no,
or
no.
not like the thing you did was intense,
So
I
I
call
think what
Mr.
we're trying
No,
to,
but it
yeah,
wasn't
what we're
part
trying
of
to see
the regimen.
at least how are we like progressing from here? Like, what's the next step to standardizing the next whatever
When we're,
75,
if
90?
the next one we're doing is 75 days, so far the 75 days things you guys have told me, all of them you can literally take a picture of you doing all of them. That will be valid. Like I've that's so far.
I can't
So
And then also we
whenever
should
we
make it
post
that
it,
like take those pictures.
yeah,
Sorry,
if you
but
do it, it's
we
the same
can't
as not doing it. If you didn't take the picture, it's
exactly.
the same as not doing it.
I don't think
That
I
kind
don't
of
think a
thing.
picture
That's
is
true.
enough. I'll be honest with you because there's nothing stopping deceit in pictures. Like you get like that's
You
what we said
talk
the
is
last
like
time.
have
We said
like
it's like
boys.
at the end of the day, it's the way Chokos was doing stretching. Chokos could have taken a picture of him stretching and he did the thing, but stretching wasn't his picture now. Hmm.
Bro is playing and catching
Wait, wait,
strays.
wait, 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 wait. My stretching was valid though.
No, that's not what I'm trying.
See,
But you know what I'm trying to say is like
It's the fact that you didn't
I
say it
get what
at
you're
the end
saying.
even how we take a
is
picture of no foul.
see
We feel
no,
like this
no.
picture is not
No,
no. See what I think we should do for this next one, self. It shouldn't be no fab. It should be
yeah.
no sexual anything.
Nah.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
calm down. Let me tell you. No.
What?
Because you
Yeah.
are projecting right now. You're projecting right now.
You
See,
check it.
the
Fair
the
enough.
the thing is we are trying to get to a stage where you are better in life. And that now depends on if you're having sexual relations and then your mind is not going to that point of objectification first. But you now that's the part where it's sort of customized. I want this to be as standardized as possible. But that's the part where it's customized. If you know that you're going to those things, is now on that part is on you to make sure that you're not doing those things as some kind of outlet. Right?
Okay. Can I ask a question?
Okay.
Are we trying to be better people? Are we trying to be better Christians? What's the goal here?
Either way, continue.
Either way.
Pick whichever
Okay.
one you want and then continue.
Okay, so um as a good Christian, are you meant to be having sexual relations before
I
marriage?
knew you were going to say it.
Okay,
I
no,
knew
no,
you
no,
were going to
answer,
say it.
answer. Just
But
answer the question.
okay,
Yes or no?
on
Are you to
no.
be having
But
any sexual
wait,
relations
wait, wait, wait,
before
wait,
marriage?
wait, wait. No.
No, simply. So if we're to do this as proper Christians, there should be no sexual anything. True or false?
agreed. But what I
Thank you.
believe though is we have to
Thank
work towards it because
Then stop. Wait. Stop doing your parlays.
Thank you. I will. I
Okay.
will. If that's
Honestly, this is
Shoko,
pointless.
that's
Let's
my
No,
Cut.
no.
let's
Let
all
me let me
let's
tell
all
you. Let me
reconvene
before I
on Saturday
say
when everyone is here. There's no point of us agreeing on anything
let,
and
let me let
forcing
me
it on
even
someone
just
else.
say
first on
another
someone else.
thing
What do you mean?
because
You
what
is not here now.
Okolo
Let's all of us be here so all of us have different perspectives and we'll
We're not
talk about it.
agreeing on this in particular. We're just discussing, really.
yeah,
I'm
but
just
Okay,
here.
there's no
Okolo,
problem.
one thing
Okay.
about the good Christian thing, like I don't know. I get like trying to follow what it says in the Bible and everything, like, oh, don't do this, don't do that. Like, that's what it said there. But it's
Okay.
like, there's, I don't know, it's kind of, okay, so there was something I read, right? Or like, I heard on, like, in one, like, church service. It's like, the reason for the law was, so that people could obey the law and then not fall it, like, be right in God's eyes and stuff.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
because the law was there, that's when like the sin was now magnified because everybody's
Of
breaking
course.
the law. So
Of
what I'm saying is like those things, I don't know how to really put it, but those things feel more like, trying to obey all the laws so that you're right with God and stuff like that. So I don't know. I just feel like that doesn't really.
Honestly, not really. Like, I mean, that's not my idea with it. Really, my idea is just like, if really the intent is, I mean, even in the Bible, it says, you can't really pick and choose the sins that you want to obey and the sins that you don't want to obey, right? And it's kind of like, if we're supposed to be heading in that direction of like being better Christians or being better people or whatever, then, you know, we shouldn't really pick and choose what, I guess, sins we want to remove, right? If it's sexual sin, then let's cover sexual sin as a whole, not just masturbation, but the
But
whole.
But at the end of
I
the day,
think
though, we
again
did
to
agree.
Giovanni's. I think
This is something we have
no. I was just gonna say again to Bobkin's points, guy. Like you cannot just
exactly
go
like
all the way just like that.
I don't believe that, because you literally, Amasi was literally congratulating you because you were a testament to the fact that you can actually go from 0 to 1.
No. I know, but I'm saying like, guy. That's what I'm saying. Like that was not me as a human being. That was all God.
And
What
then
I'm
it will
saying is
still be
like,
God that
let's
will help
start
you
from somewhere. Okay, take me out of there. Take me out of it. Like who else? Who else did it for the first time?
without like what are you saying?
Who else did?
Who
Who
else
else
went
did the?
up to 100 days first time on NoFap? That's what you're saying.
Nobody.
No,
Nobody.
everybody else started from somewhere. So that's what I'm.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like because
So it's
guy, even me, I'm blown away by it. It's not a normal occurrence, and I know we're not supposed to be doing normal things here, but like to get to that, like start from somewhere. Let's first do the because what we're even doing now is modifying the already existing 75 hard. Because I don't think that one says no sexual interaction.
Nah, it doesn't even say NoFap. The NoFap was also a modification on it. NoFap was a modification on it.
Anyway, Sha. But what I'm trying to say is like, I mean, like you said, when we will
see,
come,
Nathan,
we'll discuss this
Nathan,
stuff
if you
in
want to
depth.
go ahead and do like no like civil
I'm not doing it. Don't worry. I'm not doing it.
No, but no, I
I
think you
think
should do it though.
be honest.
Like, because you really are
I
passionate
think wait,
about it.
Okolo actually
Like,
go
no
90
cap.
days without fapping. That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm,
start. No matter how
I'm
you look
actually
at it, that's a very huge start for you. Now you can hop onto the next. You pass level 1. Now do the next. Semen retention.
Ni-
No semen.
90 days, no
No
ejaculation.
fap for you right now is pointless.
my thing is, if that's something I'm doing on my own, then what's the whole point of the competition? You
It's not
understand me?
about it's not
Like,
about
what's the
it
point
being
of
a
the
competition. It's
yeah, we are
about bettering
competition. Guy,
ourselves.
competition now? But
competition
again, what
still
I mean, like, what's the
exists.
point of like?
It's still
Yeah,
there.
it's still there. It's still
Yeah.
there. Like
But
we're
it's
all
not,
still doing the other things, like the
like,
gym and all
we're
that.
not on the same like. Is we're on different levels. Mine is a level harder.
uh,
That's
No.
that's that underdog in this guy. That's that underdog story,
Why?
bro.
Like, why should mine be harder? Why can't we
Who
all
says
be
it
on
for
the
the
Wait,
same
first
wait.
day
level?
of
Okay,
the
let's think
season?
about this. How many tasks are there in the
How
75
is mine
hard?
not harder? You can
there are
literally
a lot. It's not even like it's small. Let me just check for it.
how many?
Let's say there are like 7 tasks. Let's say there are like
I think
seven
it's more than
tasks.
7, man.
Just
What
one
else?
slight modification for you, and it's not even like I don't know, bro. No, okay, no. Let's think about it. No, okay, no. No. Let's think about it like this. For your case, when you were doing sexual interactions, like you said, anytime you want, you can, just ring up someone or all that stuff you're saying. So actually, if you do no fap with us and us that are doing we can have sexual relations and stuff, you're doing it on easy mode, do you know? Because you can access that stuff whenever you want, whenever the whim comes to your mind.
That's
So
a
you're
cold
actually
one.
doing it on easy. So that means you should step it up so that you can now.
That's a
It's not
cold one.
standardized, but it's not equality, but it's equity or whatever they So for you, because you have this advantage in terms of that stuff, and because it's also more pressing for you in that regard, you should step it up so that we're all on the same level.
That is unreal. I can't lie. That was a cold point. I can't lie. You look at like you were doing it on easy. That's a cold point. Okay, you just brought up there. I can't lie.
I think you can look at that from two different ways because at the end of the day, like at the end of the day, when your babe comes over now, like you're free to do whatever you want. So for those few weeks or days that she's over, yours is also on free, on easy mode.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Nah.
like, I agree with that, but then when she leaves, I'm back to
It goes
doing.
back to
I go back to. I'm on the same level as you again.
see. I think what I'm really trying to get at is, I guess there are two different angles. Obviously, there's one, the Christian angle. We're all Christians. We're all trying to be better people. So that's the main angle I was also looking at because a lot of me seeing all these videos that talk about lust and how lust really derails you from your purpose, right? And it's like obviously lust and sexual sin, they are both the same. So that's the Christian angle. But then also just I guess the standardized angle as well. I don't want there to be another situation where I can give myself that excuse of nah, Amasi shit is easier, low key.
No. Okolo, the truth is you will always be able to give yourself an
Yeah,
excuse.
I was about to say. I was about to say the
There's
excuses.
no
You
restriction you
think
can give that you won't be able to give an excuse. There's
you
always
think
gonna be
they're
an
external, but all the excuses are internal, bro.
Yeah.
Now the
And
thing is,
also, let me just
everything
before just let me just
completely
say
for
no.
all
Let me
these
just say
years,
one thing. Everything cannot be completely standardized. Because the thing is, my gym and your gym will be different because we have slightly different bodies. If I use an app that tells me what I should do, because you're not using the same app I'm using for gym, we can't all have
but
the
that's
exact same gym regiment, and then I'll say we're lifting these same exact weights, right? My body might be more modified to continue doing the gym that I'm already doing. It'll still be hard mentally. So the thing is, we're not trying to get everything exactly equal, but as close to equal as possible.
I was going to say it's more of the idea of starting with something and keeping it. Because if we go back to this 90 days thing, it was at the beginning, there was also no reason for excuses because we all said, okay, we're doing these things every day, and everyone had different things. So making an excuse was not like a reason.
I remember saying, Giovanni, your shit is easier. Oh, Kiki, your stuff is easier.
But my point is, those are excuses. Like, my point is, those are excuses that are being made by yourself. Like, it's not like there's nothing in life where you can say there's no excuse. Like, there will always be an excuse. Even if you always, they'll always be like, but this, there will always be like an excuse. It's more of, wait, the guy that woke me up at 5 a.m. to go and jog with you outside. And you're telling me, I told you on my schedule, you're telling me, Amasi, it's you making the excuses. It's all like, you can wake up. It's the exact same thing. It's at the end of this, I can always make an excuse. There's always an excuse I can make. So if it's excuses you're trying to evade, it has to be a personal thing. You have to personally say, okay, I'm not giving excuses and like stick to it personally. That's what I'm going to say about excuses because I feel like there'll always be an excuse to be made.
No, I agree. Let's I guess when we comes back, we'll work on
this weekend. Next is. Honestly, we don't need to do this weekend, but I mean,
this weekend is when everybody is going to be free now. Okay. Yeah. That's a clutch one.
I was trying to show you.
That's a clutch one. That's a clutch one.
So you see that stuff up there?
That's as a detestable human once said. Like,
yeah, man.
No, like nobody cares. Like the girl that you're trying to get doesn't care. Like your boss doesn't care. Even probably your family doesn't care. Why the fuck do you care so much then? Like he was saying, why do you care so much about how you feel? Like who cares how you feel? So why you on that train alone? Just say fuck it and do what you're supposed to do, bro.
Bars.
To achieve greatness. You achieve greatness, man.
I'm about to be speak some French for us.
What you say?
Speak some French for us. Like you can't be speaking to us in English anymore, guy.
No problem. Je m'appelle David et tout. Okay, you don't know what to say. Then I'll say ça va bien, merci et vous. Je t'aidé en 2010.
Yeah. Can I ask
Uh,
you a question
to A,
in French?
to see, I'm going to according to my
Mhm.
curriculum. I'm not doing.
It's a very no 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 it's a very basic question.
I follow the
It's a
curriculum.
very basic question. You probably get it.
Okay,
Quelle
wait,
heure
wait.
est-il?
Say that
Quelle
again.
heure est-il?
I even know that, nigga.
I swear to God, I have no idea.
I won't lie.
I'm asking. You need to be investigated.
I won't lie.
Amasi,
I am like,
Amasi.
What's the
Tu
time?
as un petit bité.
okay, I know exactly what that means. To A, you have a small yes. I know that one. I know that
No,
one.
you have a small dick. I
Yeah,
searched it up on
I
Google.
know that one. That one.
Sometimes you just I still remember
What
that
you don't know what?
Okay, what was it? Tell me this too. Tell me this. Tell me this. Um, je vais un chat. Je vais un
I
chat.
don't know what that one is.
You killed a cat.
Close. I want a cat. That was close. That was close. Kill. I don't think they teach you how to say kill.
Yeah.
You probably never teach you how to say kill. It's like a kids app, man. It's Duolingo.
anyway.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Standardization.
Now, honestly, I'll say
I'm pushing for standardization. I'm pushing for standardization still.
Me too, because
we'll be
I
back.
did
We'll
not
be
know
back
this
to
was
discuss it, don't
how
worry.
I thought we all standardized for ourselves. Because for me, what I care about is standardization across the days, not really even standardization across people. Because what I wanted was this is what I'm doing,
Oh,
and you
oh.
continue doing it. That's that consistency that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Start
And,
okay now. Let's
before
end
we
now.
end, I would like to give a vote of thanks to all of you guys because it's my longest streak since I actually started doing this thing. Since the first day I sinned through my own body, and this is my longest streak, and I hope he keeps on considering. So let's
That's what's up, bro.
I feel like
Let's
this is maybe not for Amasi, but I think this is all our longest streaks. Because
Yeah, it's not my longest show.
my longest streak was 7, bro.
No,
7.
Bobby is shaking his head there, so
No, Guy, do you remember before Amasi converted me? My name used to be Saul. Before I became Paul, bro. I used to be like, guy, there's no need for this stuff. My 7 was even an experiment because I was like, these ones I've been doing, I'm feeling good. If I do 7, then it will feel amazing, and then we can like spice things up. It was an experiment, bro. I wasn't trying to catch that smoke, guy. Until the Lord met me on the road to Damascus. Until the Lord met me.
Wow.
Nah, bro. Like, I'm not even capping, bro. 7. I don't. Maybe when I was a child and I wasn't keeping count before I entered into this rubbish.
90 days for 7. Lie.
No, I say my longest streak before this 90 days because I wasn't ever trying to do this stuff. This was my first no fap attempt.
When he said his longest streak was during these 90 days.
Oh no, me. Myself was 7.
Okay.
No, it
What's
was
the longest
45.
streak now?
It was around day 40 something, and from then, guy, he's like, I've taken now. It's
Yeah,
back
it
to
just
0.
takes one.
Yeah.
Because
Just takes one.
if it happened like maybe first or second day, the motivation definitely would have stayed there. But once again,
It couldn't
Once
have
again,
happened
Once
second
you
day.
get
It's
to
how I was
45, it's like
First
you
or second
can't
day
beat
after
45.
we said it. We said it on Sunday and you beat on Tuesday. I don't know if feel that first thing.
I've had like
I think we did 30. We did the first month clean, every single person, right?
I would have had like 86 days.
That was
Yeah.
the first
You
one.
get. Once again now,
Yes.
this is me looking at it as go these 90 days. And then you feel me? I shouldn't have been looking at it like that.
Yeah.
I think for this next one, it should not just be, pictures during the workout, but like maybe because so we can gauge the timeline of the workout, maybe it can be before and after. You understand? Maybe like so we can see if it's 45 minutes actually that you were in that location during
Yeah, I have
during
one
that
thing to
workout.
say.
Okay. Let me just before you say Bob, just I think all this might be unnecessary overhead. Like, I mean, I get the pictures, right? But then, like, doing the before and after, I feel like we just need to say, okay, this is what a workout means. If you didn't do this, don't put your picture. Don't give us any, like, if you didn't do, we don't need to be chasing you around. You okay? I'll say okay for this one. We didn't really set expectations for every single one of the four things, right? So it's like, okay, you could now say, yeah, this is kind of, and you bend it. But if we said, like, this is what gym means, if you didn't do that, like, you are not a man, you're not, like, you're not even up to a peasant if you go and you log that as gym, because you know it's not gym. You get?
Yeah.
So, and I feel like we're all respectable human beings here. Like, I
I think
can,
honestly, after this 75 hard, if you genuinely did it, there should be a difference in how you look. There's a difference in your appearance. If you stop,
No,
if
100% sure.
if what I think actually the 75 hard, you know, that we see online, what that thing is right there,
Yeah.
there should definitely be a difference in your appearance if you do that. So that's also another metric too. If you're still looking the exact same, then you're on fraud watch.
I think my beef is just that diet one.
Is that
But I think it's just because I've never tried it.
Yeah.
I
Just
think
stick to
I
your
think they
diet.
said it said,
Honest.
yeah, stick to it.
Stick
If
to
I
your
stick
diet.
to
diet
Stick to your diet.
if I stick to what my office is already giving me, because I eat food there, and it's like going to now buy food from somewhere else seems like a waste.
It said any diet.
okay?
On it, it says just set a
Just
diet
follow
and
it.
stick to that diet.
and
Okay,
Yeah.
first.
It says set a diet and stick. You don't say like which
Wait,
diet.
so
It just
what
says
what
set a
happens
diet and stick
what
to it.
happens if I forget
Yeah,
to eat
GG.
during the day?
GG.
Is that GG's?
yeah, that's
You
Ah,
can't, you can't,
yeah.
that
you
would
can't
Yeah.
actually
forget
make
to eat.
that would
You are going
actually make
75 hard. You can't
for a
forget
good
to
habit.
eat. you need to,
That
you
would
need
Literally,
to
yeah.
actually
fuel your
make for a
body,
good
bro.
habit. Because there are sometimes that I'll go to the gym, do all that stuff. I did not eat today until
Guy,
before this thing.
this
I ate
donating
cereal
blood
because I
has showed
was
me that I'm not healthy.
Fuck.
I'm not healthy at all, guy. Like the amount of water you're meant to drink is astonishing. Guy, what the
Bro.
Yeah.
fuck? Like
Yeah.
this bottle, I started keeping it because I know this bottle is exactly 20 fluid ounces. I weigh 190, it fluctuates between 190 to 190, 198. So that means they said I should drink half of that in fluid ounces. That's great if I was to like approximate. So I'm meant to drink this 5 times.
5
I'm meant to
bottles
drink this
of
these
water.
5 times. But now guess what? That is if I don't exert sweat. So if I walk out, I'm meant to actually drink more. If not, I'm not drinking enough because when you exert
Yeah.
sweat, you're losing water. When you sweat, you're so I'm meant to
Are
drink
you a
7 of these. That's
fish?
what the woman told me.
Are we
7.
mates? What?
When I went to
Facts.
them,
Nah,
she
it
checked my
works. Like,
veins.
yeah.
My veins were showing, guys, when you drink a lot of water, your veins actually come out like very well. So I have good veinage. But guess what? She checked them. She said, let me check the other hand. When she said that, I said, hey, girl, she checked the other hand. She said, ah, this one's worse. So my veins appear, but they are thin. They're not healthy enough.
Maybe that's why every time I went for them to do blood tests, they'll be
Guy,
stabbing me in
you'll
different
be
spots,
turning it
stabbing me.
inside.
Yes, this one's not a good vein. This one is not. I swear. So
Do
I
you guys
guess
take cold
I
showers?
used to, I stopped.
nah,
But guy,
bro.
when I
Nah,
went,
No,
I try and do lukewarm, but guy, I always dial that stuff just a little bit to the
so
hot
on,
side.
on 75 hard in the winter, it's going to be cold showers. So just prep your mind for that.
is
Cold
it on
showers.
it or you're
Is
saying
it
you want to
on?
add it? Is it on
I've
it?
seen it before.
It's on it. Check.
I can't
Cold
Cold
showers
understand.
every
shower.
day,
Cold
75
shower.
hours.
Wait, boy, one cold shower, right? Like both
Every
don't have
day.
to be showers.
No,
Like,
no.
yeah, it's one cold shower every day, but both showers don't have to be cold.
I mean, you shower twice a day. I shower once a day. So the only shower
I shower
of my
once a
day will
day
be
too.
cold.
75 hard is 2 workouts
Yeah.
now.
Yeah? 2 workouts a
I know
day.
it's
What the
workouts, so
fuck? I
that's
didn't know.
So let's shout,
yeah,
Yeah.
let's
it's
shout
workouts.
twice.
Guy, come on.
Yes.
Mr. Personal IG, we should shout twice.
Wait, two
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 workouts, yes.
workouts.
That's what we will say. That's 75
It's
hard
two
is.
workouts. Nah, it says
We have to
I didn't
modify
know
that. Yeah, we have
this. Like, yeah.
That's what we
Yeah,
it's 2 workouts.
we
It's
100% have
45
to modify
minutes.
some things.
One outside, one inside. It's one outside, one inside. That's why.
you see, but my thing with the modification is like, if we modify it, I feel like there's
no,
a
guys.
lesson
We
at the
have
end
to
of
reason,
that
guys. We
75
have
hard.
like, it's
Guy,
guy. We have things we are doing. Like
I'm saying we stick with it. I'm saying what it is, stick with it. That's what I'm saying. 2 workouts a day, 45 minutes each.
The reason why it's that difficult.
Yeah, that's what
No,
I'm saying.
I disagree because guys, above minimum 7 hours a day, guy. All of us here are
What do
going
you say?
for
What do you
minimum
say?
7 hours a day. When you go to work, go to work,
What do you
go
mean
to
7?
school. Yeah, sometimes I will leave here 7 a.m., come back here like 11 p.m. because of school work. Yes,
You head outside for a jog.
You don't have to figure it out, man. Shit, like I'm taking 19 credits in the winter. I'm gonna have to figure shit out.
I feel like you're all colludes.
You
You
know
know
what I
why?
mean? Like
Let me explain to you why. Because
what
you all
does
collide
collude
with each
mean?
other. Let me explain to you why.
Oh,
Because
is
now,
that what collude?
how many hours
I
of
don't know if
sleep
that's
do
a
you
real
need?
word, but I hope so.
You need 8 hours of sleep.
8.
Um,
Exactly. Because, of
7, 8,
course,
yeah.
if you're doing 2 workouts, there's no way you're going to come and have 3 hours of sleep. Good. Now, let's add the 8 hours of when you disappeared from home. That's 16. 16 hours.
16.
Let's
Yeah.
8
more
hours
hours.
left.
8
Let's
hours
add your
left.
workout hours.
Yeah.
Let's add your step hours.
So
That's minus 1 hour 30 minutes. You
That's
have
one
6
workout. So
hours.
they
30
add the
minutes left.
second one.
no, 45 minutes. He said 2
You
45-minute
guys have
workouts.
eased my mind. Thank you.
No, he said 2 45-minute workouts.
2 or 45
Okay, you
minutes each.
eased my
2 or
mind.
45 minutes each.
Yeah, it's 2 45 minutes, not 2 like
But
2
that
hours.
outside inside thing, I feel like that's the shagger job that
Yeah, me too. Me too. I also don't like that one. I can't lie. Even me, I don't like that
I
outside.
don't.
Not
I don't like.
gonna lie, not
I don't
gonna
like it
lie.
either.
This is giving me the same vibes. This is giving me the same vibes as the gym, bro. It's like I just finished that last set and I'm about to lift these weights, and I'm scared.
Guy, you're
But
in California. California.
no,
You see now,
I'm not talking
that's now
about.
an excuse that we can use, but
Wait, guy, what kind of
Guy,
8-hour workout
I'm
we
telling
do?
you,
Like, sorry, 45-minute workout we do at home.
I guess no, it's not at
Honestly,
home.
You
That
said
at home,
one
no,
out,
it's
one
in the
in.
gym.
I'm assuming out is gym.
indoors,
No, it's
Really?
in the gym.
So what's that?
indoors is gym.
Out is
Outdoors is
outside.
like outside in nature.
outside.
Outside of your apartment, like
Yeah,
And the gym is
like
outside
just
my
outside.
apartment.
No.
No,
What?
no, outside
Push
like
up.
it's outdoors, out of
That
doors.
is just jogging now.
Like going for a
Yeah,
run.
yeah. Most
What
people
is
just
that
jogging.
starting
Most
to
people
that?
just
Guy,
jogging.
carrying the boots and logs, you do it inside. Like
But I can't lie.
Yeah,
I feel like
my computer and see them.
by God's grace, we're going to really expose this 7 days has already exposed the bitch inside of me, and I feel like a bitch. But hopefully, some days can be a point of redemption, bro. You know, because yeah,
No P. I'm just still feeling that, I'm
We'll
about to
discuss
start
it.
the next
We have
rep
to
thing.
discuss it more and standardize and decide if we're breaking anything
I
down.
I'll still lift the
No, I
weights.
don't
I'll
want
still
to
lift the
remove-
weights,
I
but
don't want to remove anything.
I'll still lift the weights, but guy, it's
Because
just
it's going to be difficult for every single one of us. But there's
Guys,
a lesson at
it's
the end that
literally
we
going
need.
to be hell.
Yeah,
I've accepted it though.
75 hard.
I've accepted it though.
I'm ready to do it, but
are we calling our
but,
stats? Are we calling
I'm
our
going
stats?
I'm going to hate
calling?
my life while doing this.
Oh,
I said, we called stats for the 90 days. Are we calling stats with this one?
Can't lie.
start.
As per, you know how like everybody was like, oh, how many days do you think you're going? How many days?
Oh, I'm down to call starts because I'm going 75 straight, man. 75. See, honestly, the truth is, I like talking like this because when I want to fail, I remember you guys. Like I remember this in my head, and I'm like, guy, if you fail, they're going to laugh at you. So I don't mind.
Also,
I
you
like
know, we're going to also regulate the temperature of that water because some people will come and put the stuff on lukewarm. You say cold water is going to be in the winter. It's going to be cold as fuck outside. You're going to wake up feeling like a bitch.
Okay, let me hear you. You know what you need to do? 10 minutes before you take the shower, set your room temperature to the hottest possible. Then you take the shower. So when you come,
That's not going to do anything. That's not
no,
going
no,
to do.
I
That's
can't
not
lie
going
to
to
you.
do jack shit.
Actually, I think this it will because guy, the thing that slaps you the most about cold showers, the first one is when it hits, but after like you felt it maybe like the first 10 seconds, you don't feel it as much. But guy, when you leave your, I'm telling you,
Yeah, I don't think you
Giovanni,
keep it cold. Like
Giovanni, have you had a cold shower in winter
shower,
weather?
it's
I cold shower is enough to turn it to the cold.
Yeah.
What are we talking about now? We keep that. I think that's what we
No,
ice.
no. Have you?
it's not true. It's not 10. It's never 10 seconds, bro. You'll be there 2 minutes.
Bro,
It's still
guy, I'm
heating.
telling
You're
guy,
still
I
feeling
did this
cold.
shit for 30 days, and I'm not joking with you. I was taking cold.
But the weather in Louisiana is hot now.
Guy, it gets cold here. It gets cold
It
here.
not as much as other
It's supposed to
places.
be snowing here like that. It's so hard. Bro,
Yeah, me too. It's going to be snow where I am
sorry
too.
for you.
Yeah, it's bad with snow. Ghana is
Where I
bad
am,
with snow.
guy, it gets cold here.
What's this underdog backstory that you guys are always
It's not
saying?
just
My
something. It's
boy,
Guy, I'm
it's
telling
so
you.
cold. There was
Whether
ice.
whether you Nige, all we require with the cold shower
Of
is you
course,
put
and
on the
that's what it was
coldest.
on.
That's
The
all.
coldest.
Whatever the coldest is. And the day you don't put on the coldest, just do not take that cold shower. Okay? That's all. That's all me I'm saying. The day you try to trick yourself and put it
Well,
on
you know
lukewarm.
how you can take cold showers now, and then before you leave
Yeah.
the shower, you now up the temperature to like hot and leave. So you can't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah. But I mean, what I do is I take a hot shower. 30 seconds before I leave, I turn it cold. But like most of the time I don't turn it all the way to the end. So this is also going to be like a shocker for me. Like this shit is
I
about to
don't
fuck
I
me.
don't take cold showers at all.
I
So this is going to be a big
used to
shock.
think that
Yeah,
the hardest
I
thing
hate
I
it.
used to think that the hardest thing that I did within this like 90-day period was that I started waking up early. I didn't know this was another crutch I was leaning on because now I'm thinking about it. Coach.
Okeke, believe me. Okeke,
I'm
believe
like,
me.
yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
as hard as these guys are.
It is, guy.
Guy, I'm not even thinking about what any of them are saying. I'm just imagining it for
I know.
myself.
I'm asking you to place your what?
See, every day I will be under the heat every single day. After taking that heat, I still turn it cold. And yet every single day I do that shit, I ask myself, why the fuck am I doing
Why
it?
are you reacting
And
to that?
it's on hot test. It's on hot test.
You guys,
What do you say?
I'm surprised people ask me why I took a cold shower. Believe me, it's not because I was watching somebody and the guy said go 75 strong. I saw it. It actually helps with face pimples because I was having a breakout. And they said like hot water is not good if you're having a breakout. So I said, let me try cold water. And I was trying cold water. Of course, guy, no, see, it's hell. It's hell. But guy, I'm saying it's tolerable. Once you just get you can get used to it. That's what
Guys, see, I've been doing this thing every day. I'm
Why
still
like that.
I
You
get
can
shocked.
get used to it. You can. I'm telling you,
Anyway,
I mean, honestly, I still every day I wake up by 6
it's hell. But you can get
is
used
hell.
to it.
But then now it's not as hellish as in the. It's like you get used to what the hell feels like.
yeah,
And then it's
I
like-
think that's really what it is. Because I mean, I guess it's also how it's going to be for you guys. In hot water, bro, you can literally be standing still under the shower.
Oh, definitely.
But
Now,
once you
guy,
start turning that shit cold, that thing.
what I see, guy, start with your back. I start with my back. It's because your back is less sensitive than your front. So I'll start with my back. Then I'll slowly turn. Guys,
I just start with my head, bro. Just calm everywhere
Yes, yes.
down.
Yes.
Yeah, from there.
guy, that temperature stuff.
guy,
Because guy,
it's
when you come out of the shower, you know wind you feel.
I'm going to hop off for
No,
a bit.
no.
Wait, are we still recording?
Yeah, we are. Well, I'm waiting for us
Guy,
to
where's-
end.
We can. I
And-
mean,
and-
guys,
and-
because
and-
fucking hell, babe.
Wait, I'll hop off and then I'll come back if you guys are still on.
Don't
I
delete
don't know.
your thing. Let it.
I-
I'm ending it now, Sha. We try.
No,
No, I'm not going to hop off. Like, so are you guys going to be here? Because I know some people said